ToV subdrive is live! Hi to you, ToV community. We're launching a subscriber drive with Heroscape prize packages. Here's what to do. Subscribe to Tales of Valhalla YouTube and comment subbed on any video or post. That's it. You're entered. Also, spread the word. Now for the prizes. We have 4 tier goal prize packages. Tier 1 at 900 subs, Sentinels of Grax, Mellifera, and 5 Amberhive squads. Tier 2 at 950 subs, Quahon and Agent Nora. Important to note, these 2 prize packages are for a US address only, but the next 2 are for any country Renegade Game Studios can ship to. For Tier 3 at 1000 subs, any Heroscape item from the Renegade store, excluding master sets and battle boxes. And the final tier, 4 at 1050 subs, another chance for any Heroscape item from Renegade, excluding only the master sets. So for this final prize package, choosing a battle box is allowed. Drawing happens on July 15th, right after ScapeCon. So subscribe right now, drop that comment, and share. Every subscription gets us closer to unlocking these prizes. Thank you for your continued support. Keep on scaping, and you have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it, and we'll see all of you next time.
Ancient dust to neon flame, steel and signal, one same name. Kings and rogues, coded minds, pull through space and through all time. They arrive, feel the ground, hear the sound all This was our call. Past and future collide. Many worlds might find. Far from summoned to this war. Now we stand and fight for the battle of all time. Charge! Strike! Hold! Fight! Stone and circuit, myth and gun. Every age now moves as one. Broken clocks and open skies. Endless now before our eyes. Step in time. Feel the beat. Hearts alive. No retreat.
Welcome to ToV Live. It is Valhalla time. Happy the day after the 4th of July, which is typically the 5th of July. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, we got ourselves a paint stream, so let's see what we have on the chopping block tonight. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This like half setup thing here. I'm gonna put the microphone here for the time being. On this extremely warm day. Hello, I am Ryan, aka Tales of Valhalla. And tonight, yes, we're going to do a little bit of painting. I'm going to show some of what I've already completed in painting over the course of this last week. And we're going to go through ScapeCon, because ScapeCon's coming up Tuesday. And I got to prepare for that. I still got to build some armies, think about what armies I'm going to build for particular events, so we'll go through that later. But first, we are going to just look at someone I painted, maybe paint a little bit of these for a little bit. And I have joining me tonight, Sir a Warpig. How are you tonight, sir?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good in the grand scheme of things.
And yeah, so I guess to start out, yes, this coming Wednesday and this coming Sunday, I will not be streaming. That is for sure. But the channel will not be inactive because it is my plan. We'll see how it goes. But it's my plan to be uploading videos on what battles I'm doing. I'm trying to be a little bit more interactive this time. I'll probably take some some B-roll footage from this little vlog camera that I have, rarely used, but I have, and I will record something, maybe make like a fun music video from whatever I get from it. And yeah, so I should be doing stuff, at the very least uploading to YouTube Shorts of stuff that I'm doing over the course of the week. Hopefully, that's the plan. But anyway, Billy Rager, hello Billy Rager in the chat, saying wowzers and saying hi Warpig, hello to you, Billy Rager. And of course, Warpig is waving the hand there on YouTube as well. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I have too much else to talk about other than just getting to the painting side. Well, let me just first show what I've completed so far before we get into the paints. And I hope I'm just hoping cameras are angled right. I think everything looks fine. But first, let's go the acolytes. And these, after they're dry tonight, I'm just going to be packing them up to take to ScapeCon, really. But acolytes has salutations to you too, Billy. So there's a specter looking like a specter. There's a one-armed specter. So yeah. I forgot what I first painted them with, but I just did a red wash on them, basically, and I put like some orange and like around the eyes. Got the eye sockets black, basically. So, and I'll probably take pictures of them. I try to remember to take pictures of them, so I can like upload them to like Discord or wherever. Well, yeah, this was basically the simple paints, although I like the dog. See, you can see a little bit of that red in the eye. Red eyes, red eyes, red eyes.
Red eyes, black doggy.
I don't know that. Well, that quote came from Mystery Men. I don't know if you've ever seen that film.
I was thinking Yu-Gi-Oh.
No. So you've never seen Mystery Men?
Not that I can recall.
It was a 90s. I guess it was a 90s film. I guess it's fair. It's really good though. I recommend watching it. It was like one of the first like superhero films that it was a superhero film, but it was kind of like a parody superhero film. It was really good. It was really good. You had like Ben Stiller, William H. Macy. Who else was in it? There were a few. There was a crowd. There was a crowd. But yeah, I like that with him. And so he just kind of looks like a statue, basically, Ghostbuster-esque. That will come to life because he's got red eyes. And then
I dig him. Skeleton bone is an amazing.
mm-hmm.
You did really good with that.
Oh yeah, no, I have to really keep that in mind. Because skeleton bone, including the white gold helped, especially with the uniforms of these guys.
Ruts.
And this looks like amazing, but trust me, I am like very, very like Loki. This was very simple, and I think just somehow mixing what I mix green with the white gold just made the uniform look like many layered versions, and it's not. It's just one once over with the paint.
It looks like the uniforms from the Emerald City.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, you're right. And then Rusty Sword. I can see that. With a little bit of a metal glint. Kind of put some edging on that because I know how to edge now. And then the Grets themselves. Here, let me see if I can refocus on these a little bit better. I probably just made it worse. But yeah. Yeah, they are there.
I still can't get past blue skinned orcs. I don't think I ever will either.
Are you racist against blue skin?
I am. I am.
Okay.
I actively am.
I see how it is. I see it. Yeah.
Green is the bestest.
And then the kind of like bloody stumps on the arms of these guys too. I just put like finish on them so the paint won't wear off. I'm totally armless. I'm disarmed. Literally.
Mere but a flesh wound.
It's but a flesh wound. What? You have your arm off? I do not.
Got another one.
Got another one. Oh, fight my ankles with you, ladies man. Hello, ladies man. Welcome to the stream today. Okay, and so we saw these. We came, we saw, we painted. Now
We potatoed.
Now, and with the air conditioner, I'm sorry with the air conditioner running in the back, but it's still hot. It's just still majorly hot. I think it's going to start cooling down the next day or two, but the heatness. And then yeah, Thorm is just chilling. He's just still the same. I'm not going to really do much else to him for the time being. It still looks kind of cool. Anywho, all right. So now I gotta say, okay, I guess army men. Well. Let me think of battlecopter, because I'm more apt to probably use the battlecopter than I am to use the army men.
Battlecopter's so good. It's one of the most competitive units out of the entire Joe wave.
And I'm thinking, bring up. Gotta find the battlecopter here. I think they're just making it rusty.
Rusty. Olive green before rusty.
I want to take a look at what the paint is on it though first, just to get a reference point here. Okay. Okay, so that whole part is metal, so okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. And guys, this might be the only thing we do tonight, but we'll see. Alright, so I gotta remember how to do Rust.
You have more options for Rust than in the past.
Let's see.
You have dedicated Rust paints up there.
I've got, do I mix it with skeleton bone? Oh, let's see. I gotta have some type of orange. So.
What's the blue cap there?
This is oh, chipping brown.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I thought I gave you a Rust wash.
Oh, I think you did actually.
If that's the case, just go silver,
yep.
and then you use the Rust wash over it, and you're golden.
Okay, I can try that. Yeah, I got the dark Rust wash right here.
And that'll, yeah.
So silver.
Whatever metal of choice.
Or should I just use the white gold metallic again and see how it works?
Do you want to knock it down to a gunmetal, or do you want to keep it bright? Dealer's choice.
Not sure. I can't see what either looks like.
If you want to knock it down to a gunmetal, you take that white gold and you add a touch of black to it. A very little bit. Black likes to gobble other paints up. You may even want to do them as separate piles and mix them in together on the palette itself, rather than trying to make it all at one time.
No, yeah, no, I understand that.
You look like you're running out of real estate there too.
Oh yeah. I probably have to replace this like one of the next times we paint. Yeah, I guess we'll do a little bit of let's see, I should have something here that will be like, it's called Unlight. Find it.
I don't know if Cults has a darker silver in their line. The Vanguard might be better than the white gold. I don't know.
All right, we can try Vanguard. Vanguard's worked on me before.
Is it dark? Is it dark?
No, it's bright.
It's pretty bright. Yeah. That might actually be better to mix the black into.
Okay, I can do that.
Your color selection's very different than mine, so I'm kind of like trying to see what all you have access to, what your palette looks like.
Yeah. I mean, I got a lot of paints, but you know, it's like
you got an okay amount of paints.
All right. What's up with you? Are you blocked up? You might be blocked up. Here, hold on. I gotta find the pin. Hold on. Let me move up everything because I think it's actually down here. Yep. Learn early. Always carry a needle.
I save airbrush needles when they're dead.
Come on here. Alright. Hopefully that'll get you. Okay. Now, this is going to be covering a lot of it, so just gonna add a little bit to this. Yeah, but yeah, I put way too much black paint there, but I didn't put it in the silver, so we'll just see how it goes. All right. And it really doesn't matter because I'm gonna just put some rust on it. Yes, I'm just gonna put some rust on it. It's gonna look all shiny, metally to start out with, but I'm gonna put some rust on it.
It'll still look shiny and metally when you put some rust on it. It's not gonna rust up completely. It's not gonna be full on Eisenach levels of rust. It'll be more in the recesses and on the bolts, because that's a wash, not a paint.
Okay.
That rust wash. Okay, I know those upper bolts like say they're green, but you know what, I'm just gonna paint it all in the middle. What paint is that on the propeller? Is that dark camo green?
Yeah, I have to put more green on it. I don't mind keeping that green, I guess. But everything else, I'm just like, I'm in hurry mode. Just like, okay, I'll just wanna make something complete. That's amazing how much is covered.
It's a chunky brush and not that chunky of a model. So yeah, cover pretty quickly.
That was kind of the goal.
Did that come with the acrylic rod already in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was not detached or anything, so. Okay, I'm gonna take his machine gun and just put some metal on it too.
If you weren't in rush mode, I'd be trying to teach you how to do barrel distortion.
That's okay. Oh, by the way, guys, 935 subscribers. That means we're like 15 away from 950. So that's not bad. That means 70. Like, wait, no. No, 15. If it's 15, it's 65 away from 1,000. That's really close. And we're unlocking tiers. I can't wait, because next time we stream, it's going to be, well, next time I stream, it's probably going to be, we're going to be reading through the whatever scenario is going to be released this month. Will probably be released tomorrow, but I won't have time to stream for it, so I'll have to read it.
Will that be an Age of Annihilation?
I think it'll be the last one. I think
or is it going to be Citadel 1?
No, I think we got one more for Age of Annihilation, so I think it's going to be that.
That'll mark the end of the War Council era.
In a sense.
That's 10 times what we're shooting, or 100 times what we're shooting for at the moment.
Oh, you mean you're doing more than what was?
No, your subscriber count. When you get to 100,000, you get a play button.
Oh, you get a play button. Oh. Wow, well that's a huge goal. That'd be awesome. Maybe maybe at that time I can afford my own studio. You know, what's another 99,000 subscribers, you know? It could happen.
I imagine that's 3 master set giveaway at that point.
Might as well just come to my studio and tour my studio.
On a completely separate note, just because this was up in conversation yesterday, we were shooting the breeze at Zed's house. Would you be able to, just, this is later, could you hit me up on Discord with a image of your colorized map?
Oh yeah, sure.
Starmy wants it for some reason. He wouldn't tell none of us.
That's fine.
He doesn't like the map that Renegade has.
Yeah, that one I got colorized. That's one time I actually paid what's it called? A graphic designer to colorize the map for me. Because I'm like, yeah, we could do a lot better than just the plain one, and so we did. And unfortunately,
I think he.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's planning on laying a hex grid over top of the Valhalla map, and then associating a competitive map with each region. I think he's planning on some sort of a league play.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is too, the graphic designer who ended up doing it, after he finished, he basically quit graphic design. Just like, it's like, oh, you shouldn't. This is good. It's good stuff. He did the logo, the current like ToV logo and all that stuff too. Okay. Am I not metally enough for the metal club?
Oh, I know that movie.
I've never seen it, but yeah.
Master of Disguise.
Yep.
Movie was awful, but that was the best scene in the entire movie.
And that was in the trailer.
Yeah. The trailer kind of... That's one of those movies that the trailer kind of has all the good parts in it.
Uh,
I know that's a hot take. There's a lot of people that would fight me, but I am 100. That's where I'm at with that movie.
I've heard not great things about it. And I remember when the trailer came out, you know? And it's just like, you know, it had some interest, but yeah, it's like, it's not going to be anybody's magnum opus. Okay, I think I got all the metal on this. Sometimes you never know when you miss a spot, and then you move on to something else, and then you realize, oh darn it, I missed a spot.
My daughter was really young, like 2 or 3 years old. I gave her a couple really crappy plastic army men to paint alongside of me, and she missed spots, and she started referring to them the white or primer colored spots sneaking through as the sneakies, and it's stuck. Anytime I'm showing somebody if they miss a spot, I refer to it as a sneaky.
She's not wrong. Especially like the underside of stuff, you know. And to be honest, y'all, let's see here. Wait, okay, I'm sorry, I gotta catch up with the chat here. Hey, and we got Justin in the chat. Hello. The channel I work on, UGal Scenic Railway, which is a really nice YouTube channel. Just passed 7,000 subscribers this week, and congratulations. Yeah, everybody likes trains, and I like how like the videos I set up. I was watching like a little bit of the recent one. It was like they were like building tracks and stuff. It's cool. We have track lane video just past 300K views. There you go. Yep. Yeah, I think that's the one I was watching. No, it's really well done, Justin. You should be really proud of yourself. It's a really cool channel. And I think trains, like, even though very necessary at the moment, I don't know, who knows how long it'll take before they get replaced. Hopefully not anytime soon, because there's just something like it was a different age when those came about, you know. And it's great that we're still, you know, holding on to the culture of what trains are.
Very efficient from a business standpoint for moving freight too.
For sure. Yep. Transportation. Yep, they still do the job.
They do the job at a better price than the truck drivers can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got that. Did that. All right. Doing that. Did that. Did that. Done it. Did that. Done it. Done it. Done it. Done it. Done it. Okay. Who's next? You know? Okay. I know I said green army. Okay. Let me work on it. Sorry. I just got to brown the boots. Maybe give this girl orange hair, and just do a couple more things on them. I'm more than likely not going to finish them because I'm most certainly not going to use these green shirts during ScapeCon. But let me just do a couple of them while the silver stuff is drying.
There's a lot of good synergy in the G.I. Joe army, but the green shirts themselves kind of poop. They're solid D tier.
Yeah, unfortunately. And you would need a bunch of them anyway, and I only have one squad. There's not much you can do with one squad.
They'd be fine if they were like 20 points less.
Mm-hmm.
Even 15 points less.
Do you think Delta points will reduce them?
I don't know.
Probably will.
They're what, like 105?
Are they?
I don't know. I gotta look.
Green shirts.
Let me get Heroscape Army Builder up.
I have Heroscape Helper up all the time. Green shirts. Wait, where are they? Oh, G.I. Joe clicked. All right, green shirts.
85.
85. Yeah, they're ranked C plus on. Yeah, 85. Yeah, and they're ranked C plus on Heroscape Helper here. So yeah. Yep. I don't know, maybe they should have thought a little bit more. I mean, I guess it's not as heavily criticized, I think, just because the rest of G.I. Joe is pretty good. So you kind of expect to have like a squad or a unit that doesn't work out of, you know, a bunch that are actually pretty good. So I think we're just being a bit more forgiving.
Problem is they're base 2/2s, and they don't. You need to be able to unmask them to be able to make them okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's nice that they have. They have synergy with G.I. Joe and Soldier, but
and again, I'm like, I don't really care too much.
The battle copter is just insane.
Yeah, Battlecopter though, it's like for 15 points, it's pretty cool.
A line attack that can't friendly fire, and something to ease up activation markers if something goes awry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty quick for a flyer. I mean, it's not the most aggressive, lethal, like it's not a showstopper, but for the points, it's solid.
And Justin says, love Master of Disguise as a kid, and I'm afraid to rewatch it as an adult. But Brett Spiner plays the villain. Ah, and I hadn't watched Star Trek Next Generation when I saw Master of Disguise, which might make a fun rewatch. Interesting, I didn't know he was the villain. And the problem with green shirts is fourth mass exists for less when using classic points. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just too expensive. Like, it's not a bad unit. They're just too expensive. But I feel like Renegade is trying to keep Heroscape and not Squadscape.
Possibly. But then what about the Cobra Troopers?
Cobra Troopers are a mistake.
What about the other? What about the other common squads?
Which one are you referring to? Because I feel like the common squads in Renegade points are significantly more expensive for the most part.
Oh, okay.
Compared to what they would have been in Classicscape. I mean, yeah, you can still play a common spam core list, but it's not like we're getting 24 figures or something. We're getting like 8 to 12.
Yeah, so you're paying for it in points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duke is the most expensive thing in the G.I. Joe series.
Duke, yeah.
140 points. Serpentor's only 130 points. Holy hell. You got radio silence.
Yeah, I know. I'm concentrating on the belt.
I'm sorry. I gotta keep the radio silence gone. I'll take over on that.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's not good to have dead air. Let's see. This is the issue when I concentrate. Then I'm like, oh, I forget. I need to talk. I need to talk and say things.
Well, that's kind of half the point of having a second voice on for a painting stream is to allow you to focus and keep the airspace occupied. I know I always feel weird when I'm monologuing like an idiot because I don't got nobody.
Well, I have no problem. Like, just talking to myself on things. If I'm rambling on, that's fine. But, you know, I can break out to a pause when I'm, like, focusing on something. You could play music over your painting. Oh, well, actually, here.
You can do that, but you gotta watch for copyright strikes.
Oh no, any music that I'm running is royalty free. Here, as long as it's not too loud. Can you hear that, ladies man? Can you hear that? Is that okay? Is it loud enough, or should I put it down or put it up a little bit more? Let me know. Sometimes I'm seeing levels, but I can't hear. What's I think I can go up a little bit more actually. Actually, I can hear it. There's that option. Brendan goes, we're so freaking close to 950. I'll tell a friend. Yeah, friend. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's 900 plus of you on subscribed. There's got to be at least less than 100 of you that has a friend that has a YouTube account that isn't subscribed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All I use the sub. I don't need, you know, commitment. I don't need. Actually, I don't even need the watch time. I just need the sub. That's it. All y'all are pretty good at watching stuff, so that goal is already completed.
Brendan, if you like lo-fi Pokemon, have you ever tried Zelda and Chill?
Pokemon.
There's a whole series of them on
Pokerap?
YouTube.
Or Pokerap. But yeah, Zelda music is fun. I could talk like, okay, like how big are you into playing Zelda? Oh, it's quiet. I'd say before I did like any type of miniature wargaming stuff, I was into like usually RPGs. And Zelda, I mean, I actually played Link to the Past first, but that was on a Super Nintendo. That wasn't really mine. The first game system I ever purchased on my own was an N64, and Zelda Ocarina of Time was one of the first purchases I had. And that made my adolescence right there.
I'm gonna make a lot of people cringe.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot get through Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I can't. And the game design doesn't feel good. The storyline's amazing, but I can't get through the game design for like the controls and stuff.
I was never able to complete Majora's Mask. My brother did, but it took like throwing the controller a few times because there's like a certain part, I think it's like in the version of the water temple, where it's just like it's some extremely difficult stuff. But he was able to get through. He got the Mask of Deity and he completed it, which is really cool. But and also, I mean, he did Ocarina of Time. I did Ocarina of Time as well. I've completed it a few times. The only snags is because it's so much world building in that game that, like, sometimes I would like be at the water temple and then just pause for a few months and like, oh yeah, I get back to completing this, or the Shadow Temple before the Shadow Temple too, because it's like usually as you know, younger kid, like the creepy stuff was actually worse than the tedious stuff, which Water Temple was. But I never really had a huge issue with the Water Temple. Like I think it's like noted that a lot of people do. It never really bothered me too much.
Did you give the hand the papers that comes out of the toilet?
Oh, in Majora's Mask?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Which paper did you give him?
I don't remember. It's been so long since I played
Yeah,
that.
there's, I think, 2 or 3 different options.
Okay.
You can give him the love letter, or you can give him the deed. I know right offhand.
Yeah, Majora's Mask was fun in that sense, to where you did a lot of side quests, you know, and that was really fun.
I was clowning around with the girls, my daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Skibbity Toilet?
I don't know.
It's a very Zoomer meme. It's this head that comes out of a toilet, and it's just nonsense.
Okay. Mm.
So you don't need to know a whole lot there, just other than what it is. And I kept referring to the hand coming out of the toilet in Majora's Mask as the Skibbity Gloom hand. Gloom hands are from Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay. Now, any of the Nintendo Switch stuff, like the recent stuff, like say from Twilight Princess on, I really hadn't had time or be able to afford any of the systems to really do much after that. Like Wind Waker, like I think Wind Waker is the last one. Also, you had Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, which was the top-down one. I completed those. That was fun, and those were just like were fairly easier to complete. I do have on 3DS Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Also the what's the 3DS top-down one? A Link Between Worlds. I have that as well. It's just tough to do anything. On stuff.
We had my favorite two are the two of the newer Switch games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, especially Tears of the Kingdom.
I remember those trailers coming out. Really intense stuff.
There's a lot of if you want, you don't have to use it, but there's a lot of building mechanics in Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh.
And that's just right up my alley. I love games that let you build things to interact with the environment.
I've seen some builds of like someone built like a rocket ship or something like out of stuff, or like a
Korok space program,
or like just like these monstrosity things, you know. Which I'm like, I don't think that's what they meant for it in the game, but you know, it's
no, and it's hilarious. So in Tears of the Kingdom, there's no Dekus. Dekus got replaced by a race called Koroks. And some of the side quests are you gotta take a Korok to his friend because he got stuck with his backpack too big. So people started abducting the Koroks instead of taking them where they're supposed to go and launching them until they were hitting the top of the map. Referring to it as the Korok space program.
That's funny. Let's see here. Okay, wait a second. I gotta catch up with chat again, which is fine. Okay, music sounds pretty good, says Ladies Man. Good. We'll just keep it as is then. That's all royalty free and it's in a loop, so that's fine. Brent Nichols says, I have a gathering this weekend. I'm gonna share the love and try to get a sub or 5. Please do. Try to get a sub or 20 or something. But yeah, no, I appreciate you, sir. Like I said, all you gotta do is click a button. That's it. It's like it's not much, you know. If that's all you want to invest in, you just click a button and maybe have a possibility to get some Heroscape merch if you choose to. That's fine. But in simple terms, I could just click a button and say you subbed, or just click a button, you know. And I appreciate any help that is. Chronicles of Zelda and Chill sounds right up my alley. Saving now. I only played Zelda and Game Boy Advance, says Brennan. The one with the mirror where the world flipped to the past. Yeah, that was A Link to the Past. Yeah. I loved it. I disliked both or all 3 Zelda games on the Switch and all 3D, including N64. Well, you know, it's to each his own. I personally just love the stuff. And Just Insane Time to Break Out. Stephen Foster Tunes have been cranking him the last couple days because American 250. Oh yeah, got one of the OG American songwriters. Oh yeah. Sound of the 1800s. I was more into Dragon Ball Z, Diablo, StarCraft, and Pokemon. So yeah, I did some Pokemon stuff too, like Pokemon and Game Boy, and I did like the first few generations of the games. I think I got all up to like Silver. Actually, I think it was Sapphire and Ruby. I think it's the highest I went for stuff. I even like got the cables to take Pokemon from my like Pokemon Yellow over to like the newer stuff, transfer stuff, and I did a lot of Final Fantasy myself too. Like Final Fantasy, I know everybody likes Final Fantasy VII. I don't have a problem with Final Fantasy VII. It's great. It's a masterpiece. But I particularly, my personal favorite is Final Fantasy VIII. It's just a very interesting way of battling and the like the card game and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Are we at a good point to switch over, or do you want to keep painting?
That's a good question.
I'm also going to step out and go check on that furnace now, like I was talking about earlier. I'll be right back.
For sure. And I might actually take a break myself, guys. Let me just continue doing this. Let's see here. I have you seen the Minecraft Seed of Zelda map? Amazing work. No, but I imagine it is. Alright, so yeah, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to take a quick pause. And because I do have to use facilities. And then when we come back, I'm actually going to... I think we're going to talk about ScapeCon a little bit. And because I gotta go through some armies and do some army building. So all y'all, get your thinking caps on. If you want to help me build some of these armies, and we'll explain the events too for ScapeCon, based from what materials I have. I have some armies completed, but I don't have all of them, so we'll go through that to wind down the night. But first, break time. So let me get to that, and we'll see all of you momentarily. Here, I'm gonna pause this because I'm gonna just turn a. Actually, I'll do the end of season 3. We'll watch some of that while I'm out. All right, muting myself.
My name is Kurak. I come from the planet Eberron. I was born a prince and raised for a single purpose. I've been waiting years for the right moment to attain a power that is rightfully mine, planning every detail. When I bring the 4 prime elementals to the wall spire in the north, they will unseal a prime elemental so powerful, no one will be able to stop the one who controls it. And that will be me. The plans I have laid out must now be acted upon, and soon all will bow to me or die.
I know you. Estivera's errand boy, right?
I have served Estivara, but she recently betrayed me. I ask
For my help retrieving the prime elementals. Yes, I know about them. I can feel that they are powerful. But I think it is more to it than that. Am I right?
yes. When all 4 primes are brought together, their power can be used to summon the greatest prime elemental of all.
And wait, let me guess. Since you are the elementalist, only you can summon this prime.
Correct. And as much as I hate to admit it,
You need help.
an alliance. I'm sure Estevar will soon hunt me down, and some of Yandar's soldiers are searching for the prime elementals as well.
Yes, I know. The airborne elite and their friends. They will soon be coming this way.
Really? How did you know that?
You question my power?
Well, I was just asking for an explanation.
I will keep my secrets, and you can keep yours. Because I know you are keeping something from me. Many things, actually. But it is no concern of mine. I have my own secrets to keep. So, how do you propose to release this powerful prime and put it under our control?
So be it then. If we are agreed that I have your help and protection, I have a plan.
Yep, there's that map. Alright. Let's get this off. Put this back on. And where is, okay, turn off that brake. There we are. Alright. So now we're moving on to the next part of the show where, just give me a moment. I'm going to talk about planning for ScapeCon, but I do need to bump out here this.
It's working.
What's working?
Furnace.
Oh, cool.
It's working.
Oh, cool.
So I didn't have to do nothing. It's just going to be a slow ride to get back to a reasonable temperature.
So everybody's just roasting in the house right now.
Everyone downstairs. Upstairs is cool because I have a window AC in. Because my studio gets hot when I have all the computers running, and I've been avoiding running them and just running that to keep up here cool.
Alright, I got to, okay. Video capture, I bet it's this one. Nope, wait. Oh, it's display capture. Okay, I meant to hit video capture. There it is. There we are. Alright, I'm gonna just reduce this one down. Just gonna expand the chat out a little bit there. There. That way we can see more of what's being written there. Alright, and this should be fine. Okay, so let's talk ScapeCon. ScapeCon 6, July 7th through July 12th. Indianapolis, Indiana, and we have the tournaments. Now, the first tournament here, I gotta like move this over here. Oh wait a minute, I can put music background again too. Turn that back on. Boop. There we go. As long as it's not too loud. Okay. Let me get out a couple more things here. Now, I already did some like brainstorming for armies already. So first one, kickoff, July 7th. So on Tuesday, basically want to get the hotel. It's going to be this this first one, and this kickoff format is I already have. This is the army I believe I'm going to use. Although, no, I'm pretty sure I use it. Oh, let's see what's the ban list actually. That might be a good idea to look. Okay, I believe I don't have any of those that I'm using. But the ban list is actually pretty huge for this. So what you have, it's like max 2 copies of heroes, max 2 copies of squads. So only can have 2 of the same. It's kind of like a doubleton in a sense, I guess. And for here, let me just do so we can see the actual. So 540 points standard, up to 20 figures. Again, there's a ban list. You can't use 4th Mass, 10th Regiment, Airborne Elite, Blastotrons, Braxis, Cobra Troopers, Death Reavers, Fen Hydra, Grimnick, Kaminowa, Knight Primus, Adelburn, Major Q9, Major Q10, Mara Warriors, Nilfheim, Order Borealis, Raylan, Kiri Warrior, number 1, and Sir Gilbert. So, but the rules for at the beginning of the game, and this is why it's called kickoff. Before placing order markers, each player rolls a d20. The player that rolls higher chooses 1 army card in their army and moves all corresponding figures, including multiple squads of commons if possible, up to 4 spaces each. The opponent then does the same, and players alternate until all figures have moved or declined to move. So,
Are you limited to 1 copy of uniques still?
yeah, of course. Uniques are still uniques, yes. So what I thought of doing was, since, like, even if someone chooses commons for this, which I don't think would be a great idea, because it's not great to play only 2 commons in an army build. You usually need more. So I just thought, why not I just try out Queen Mao. I already adjusted actually my Queen Mao's legs to where she can fit now in areas, because you're allowed to do that. So I changed the legs. And so I was just thinking of doing like kind of like a Festering Guard pirate army, because I got Crimson Widow, Dreadnoughts, Exiles, Festering Honor Guard, Isamu, and Queen Maledrix. And use that, because I don't think any of those are banned at all.
What's the common ranged Marrows? The big gun.
Stingers?
Yeah. I think they'd be pretty good.
Stinger build? Yeah, you only could have 2 of them though. You only could have 2 squads.
That's fine. But it's still you said you get to move the entire card though, right?
Right. Well, you get to move your whole army if you want to. It's almost like it's the Death Chaser's ability just for everybody, basically.
Oh, so it's not like the Stingers would become like a squad of 8. It's still okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood you then.
Like, what do you mean?
I thought they were saying that like you moved everything on a card. So if you have 2 squads of Stingers, you're going to treat the 2 squads of Stingers as one. That's a 4-man figure.
Yeah,
squad,
yeah,
right?
yeah. You're the one. They're a 1 army card. So yeah, you'd move all of them 4 spaces each.
Yeah.
So choose to.
Would you get to shoot with all of them, or just move?
No, it's just a pre-move. It's like what you do. It's the ability like the Death Chasers have, to where before the game starts, you move them up.
Oh, it's just before the game.
Yeah,
It's not every activation.
No, it's not.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's before placing an order marker. So it's just basically just everybody moves up. Hence kickoff. They all get to move into the field a bit.
I bet you Gallery would be hella good in this.
True, but I only have 1 squad, and again, I'm looking to try and not borrow anything. Even though borrowing is encouraged, and I encourage you, if you want to borrow, you can borrow. But I like to play on my own steam, and I haven't played with Gallery either. So I like to play with things that I'm semi-familiar with or familiar with, and I've already played like a example of this type of build, so I'm a little bit familiar with it. So that's what I think I'm doing. That's the one I'm thinking I'm doing. And that's
Widow,
fine.
Dreadnoughts,
Mm-hmm.
Honor Guard, Queen. What's Exiles? Is that the shooting pirates, the Ukkar pirates?
Let's see. Black powder pistols, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Field's not going to be out yet.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no. Anyway, I figured that's the one to go to. And again, like I already have this build. There's other ones that I have nothing, so I'd like to move to those. So this one, no, this is coming up the following morning. So just doing kickoff, you know, that afternoon into the evening. And then Wednesday morning, doing Delta 500, 8:45 a.m. And this one looks fun. Now this one is basically just 500 points Delta Classic at 20 figures. So I believe that means that there's no VC, but you can use like all forms of Classic. I'm pretty sure contemporary, like Renegade stuff also. Unless Delta Classic means that you only can use Classic stuff, I don't know. Oh, no. It's just all Delta points. Grapo build, says Brendan Nichols. Well, I got some great bows that are unpainted, and I have painted ones, so I could do 2 squads of them. Let's
2 to 3 squads is ideal with great bows.
Let's play with it. Here, let me just look at great bows real quick. I don't mind it. I plan to use great bows in another army as well, just 1 squad, but
Draft army.
great bows. Great bow archers. Okay, let's see who they can be good with. Not much.
I don't think anything bonds with them really.
No. Just Jandar's dispatch with Sir Gilbert.
That might not be bad.
I could do like
Do Grapos, Gilbert, Bears.
I could, because I do got bears. I was also thinking knights too. I have
Yeah,
knights
that
of
wouldn't be
Weston.
bad.
I do have knights of Weston, which would kind of cool to have great bows with knights of Weston and Sir Gilbert, and then great bows like mop up.
Or even opening salvo with great bows.
True.
Soften everything up on the opponent's side before you send your tanky knights in.
True. These are true things. Although Sir Gilbert's 160 at Delta. Aye. He's expensive. Mason High Distant, Gilbert and Bears. Brendan Nichols saying Gilbert and Bears. Now, which Bears are we talking about?
Cross Claw Paladins.
Okay. Let me get Sir Gilbert in there, because again, Sir Gilbert he better be worth his weight in this, because Delta points. Let's see here, Bears. Okay, Frostclaw Paladins.
I don't know what their points are in. Oh, they're 130.
They're 130.
So they went up quite a bit.
Let's see what great bows are. Great bow archers are 90. What are they typically?
80.
So they go up too. So again, these are Delta points, guys. So Delta points, like some of your like go-to guys are going to be a little bit more expensive. So it's actually more encouraged to get some of the ones that you typically wouldn't do on a normal build. It's okay. I might have an idea too myself, but let's just put some great bow archers here. We're at 470. So
I'm not
yeah, go ahead.
suggesting it for a list,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, check out Awashia's point. She's always seemed like she's going down in Delta.
I was actually thinking of doing a wizard build for this, but not Iwashia. Yeah. But let's just try and complete this. So we got 30 points left. Who else could we put here? Would a soldier? Would that do anything if I put a Spitting Hive soldier in there with them? Because I do have those. I don't know if
That's
that. Say what?
Deflectatron maybe? Deflectatron maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know what his points are.
Where are you? In Delta? Deflectron might be different.
He's normally 25. So.
Okay. This should be there then. I don't see him. See, A, B, C. Hold on. Why aren't you showing me? There you are. It's 25 in Delta, actually. So there, you'd be 5 points shy. So that would be the army for that. Hi, I think you could do so much more with Delta. Let me just copy the army. Brendan Nicholson says, "My God, I'm a kitchen table player. These points are off the charts." I get why the adjustment. Yeah, I mean, for competitive, it's a little bit necessary, and that's why. I mean, this is when it comes to Delta points. You're encouraged to play different type of builds that you typically wouldn't play if you were using just the regular points. Hence the fun. All right. So give me a moment here. I'm just gonna copy and paste this somewhere else because Chris Perkins is amazing. Learn the copy army, and then you just copy anywhere else. But okay, so here's my thought though. So I'm gonna X this out. I was thinking, and this might be a high build as well, but let me see here. I gotta remember who is. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of putting up. Oh, who's Halishot? I think. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Halishot, Corruptor of Beast, because I got her. I'd like to use her if possible. So, but then again, I might want to try. I'm gonna try and do a Knights of Weston type build too, because I used a Knights of Weston build for my first ScapeCon. Although they might be up in price too. So that might not be the thing.
If you're playing Hollow-Shot, you're going to want 2 trolls.
I got them.
What are they in points, though?
That is a good question. So Halishot is, okay, 130 Delta, so only 5 points more. That's not terrible. And then Ice Troll Berserkers, again, are only 5 points more in Delta, so it's not bad.
That's a solid start to a list.
Mm-hmm. So if you want 2, I can do 2.
Yeah, because you can move them both with the every time. Like that's a pod right there in your list.
Right.
Awashia maybe.
Why not?
I know she goes down. Last I looked, she was a good bit down. I don't know how often they.
Here, let me.
95 points. She's normally 115.
Okay, so she's down then. Okay, see, this encourages the the playing. Yeah, 115 points typically. So you could put her there, and then.
And then if you ever lose a troll, but still have Hollow-Shot, you still have something to work with because you're going to need something for Awashia.
I still got 95 points, too, left over. I can put something else, so I could technically put in. Let's see what Chana is. Delta, just 30 still. I can put in Chana.
Chana's good with Awashia. I like that pairing.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any?
Same. We got 65 points left.
What are Arrogruts?
Yeah. Arrogruts 45. What are they typically? Let's see here. Arrogruts typically 40, so they're just like 5 points increase more in price. So I only be able to put 1 in.
Yeah, that would be just filler to give you something to move the trolls around with if they snipe off Hollow-Shot. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's not terrible.
And 20 points I could put in Nisimu. Nisimu 1.0, but you know. I could also put Swag Rider for the. Or no, does Swag Rider work for. Or is that different?
Swag Rider works for both the Gruts and for Hollow-Shot.
Okay. Oh, because
he's a large beast.
Because he's a large beast.
He's not the optimal target because the rolls just hit so much harder.
But he's got disengage. You just swoop in and then swoop out. And if they move, you can move pretty darn fast.
Yeah, I mean 3/3 is nothing to sneeze at, and he's fast. But
yeah.
How many points are you up to?
That would complete it. If I added Swag Rider, that would complete it. That would be 500.
Dead on.
Yep.
That's worth running a playtest if you can.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to, but it's a consideration. I'm trying to think. Okay, what armies, what units do I have that can? Yeah, go ahead.
That almost makes me want to drop a Washia and Chana and see if you can't fit more of the Grut engine in.
Let's see. Now, Arrow Gruts, I gotta see how many I have actually. Let's see, Arrow Gruts, I have 3 squads.
Or a 3-man squad or a 4-man squad?
They are a 3-man squad.
That's unfortunate.
Why?
They don't have the best stats to begin with, so they're kinda... They're the tax to be able to help be able to support all these beasts.
Yeah. Let's see. And I would only be able to put in just one other army, then 80 points left over.
You have 2 Gruts in there now?
Yeah. And then 80 points.
Gruts.
80 points.
And you have 80 points left.
Yeah. Or would I be able to add another? Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I would have been able to add another because they're 45 points. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're not limited. I'm still thinking this is Doubleton.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, that.
And then.
That changes things a bit.
Yeah. So I could use all 3 of the Arrow Gruts, Hellshot, Ice Trolls, a Swag Rider. I could even put another Swag Rider if I wanted to.
Yeah, if you can fit 2 Swag Riders, that's not bad.
And
do you
then,
have? How many trolls do you have?
I don't have enough points for trolls.
No. How many trolls do you own?
Oh, I got, I think 3.
3?
3 or 4. Like I got one OG one, and I got like 2 or 3 proxies that I 3D printed and painted. They're not the best 3D prints, but they're the shape. So.
Because honestly, Haluchot and just spam as many trolls as you can without the rest of this is a really good list.
I got 4 of them. I got 4 of them.
I've taken a couple tournaments with that list.
Just what, Hellshot and Ice Trolls?
Yeah, you just fill with Ice Trolls until you don't have any points left. Maybe take like a small beast as filler.
Let's see. So
but that's very much a king build, so you got to be really tactical about where you place Haluchot. Because if you lose Haluchot, your list significantly loses efficiency.
Yeah, and all I would have left is I'd be 10 points under.
10 points under?
So either Sagan Raider or Antonashi. It would probably be the Raider.
I don't know either of those units.
Yep. Yeah, Raider is with Utkar, so that would fit with at least the.
Are either of these a beast by chance?
No.
Alright.
He's a creature, but no, he's a Raider. Ferocious.
Then it's just a case of pick which one has the stat line you like better.
Say what?
At that point, it's just whatever filler point has the stat line you're most happy with.
I like Sagan Raider opposed to Otonashi. But Brennan Nichols is saying, let's see here. Okay, yeah. Duo Beast Wizard build viable.
You're looking at one.
Yeah, that's Hellshot really for you, and I love to try her out. Brennan says, my single favorite unit, that's with Kita and Thornbeast, that comes in their box, is fun together. Oh yeah. Losing lots of range, dropping a Washia and the second bond on your board there. I would have dropped Nuts and Ren, Kids and Anshu for more pod ability. Yeah, if we're thinking in like pod builds, or am I thinking in like king builds for this? Although this is a very small king build.
This is absolutely a king build, but you got to remember that the Ice Troll can do its Berserker charge. So you're very aggressive. Like, you get in their face and you break apart their pods very early on in the game.
Right, and you can take a turn with up to 2 small, medium, and large beasts you control with Command of the Wild. So you're talking about oh, and she's got like a range attack too.
And you can do that range attack in addition.
To 2 attacks from Ice Troll Berserker. And I see Ice Troll charge. After moving before attacking, Ice Troll Berserker, roll 20 side die. If this Ice Troll Berserker is on snow or ice space, add 3 to your die roll. If you roll a 13 or higher, you may move this Ice Troll Berserker again. So just moving.
Yeah.
After taking a remove 1 wound marker from Ice Troll. If it's on snow, remove 1 additional wound marker. So you just get attack with them just twice then. And
yeah.
They can move if you.
Yeah. Your play style is pick a scary thing, break the scary thing. Try not to spread your trolls out too far, because other words they'll get swarmed and they'll fall apart because they've only got 2 toughness.
Okay.
As long as you're hero dueling, you're winning. But if you're playing against squads, you got to be real cagey.
Like cagey, you mean you got to keep your distance?
Yeah, you don't want to you don't want to get swept under like a bunch of bodies.
Okay. Well,
if they're getting 3 and 4 attacks off on a single troll, you can't bully them. But as long as you can bully them with the trolls, you're fine.
right. You can't. Well, Berserker can't take too many attacks anyway. 2 defense.
Yeah, squads they're weak into, but elite armies that are like mostly heroes, they absolutely destroy. They fall apart.
The only thing I'm concerned about is the fact that I think a lot of the armies are going to end up being squad type builds. I don't think you're going to see a lot of unique build armies for this. That's my only concern. I'm just trying to anticipate what people are going to build.
Yeah, admittedly, squadscape lists are going to eat you alive when you play this.
Yeah.
It's just a subtle problem, but it's easy to pick up and learn how to play it, though.
No, and I think it's a good build. I just don't think for this event.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
The Gruts version's probably better for this if you're worried about that.
Let's see here. Let's get back Gruts.
It'd be sweet if you had room for Mimring or what's his name? Krug. But you're really tight on points.
Let's see here. What's Krug's points for this? 125. Yeah, I'd probably have to give something up.
Because Arrowgruts can bond with Krug.
Yeah, they can.
And they can also bond with Mimring.
Yeah, it would take losing. I'd have to lose 2 squads of Arrowgruts for that. No, well, I mean, I don't want to explore too much in this. But let's just go back to like Arrowgruts, and then yeah, and Brennan Nichols, not to worry because I will be using a Washia for other builds, so not to worry about that. Let me go back to this. If I just go back to classic stuff, and wait, where is the? I pick Swag Rider, and then If I use Dumatef guard.
Dumatef a beast?
No, he's guard.
Oh. I know I had a list where I was playing them with the Forge. He pumps the Forge. It's kind of funny. Because the Forge is a Devourer. And Dumatuf randomly has a pump up for anything that's Devour. Not good, but it's funny that it's there, that it exists.
Now, if I were to play this in pods, though, let's see here again. Awashia, I think Awashia actually is not bad for this type of army.
Yeah, if you can get a line attack off where she's hitting 2 or 3 guys, that's kind of nuts.
And then you could still have Aerogruts and Squad Rider just there, as like a small pod. I think typically that works.
You're accepting no pet for Awashia.
Yeah, because it's even 500 points for Squad Aerogruts, 1 Squad Rider, Chana, Awashia, Hellish Shot, and 2 Ice Troll Berserkers. It's not bad. I'm just gonna copy it. Like I said, you don't want to think too much about it.
That actually feels really solid. That feels really solid.
It seems like a fun option. I am gonna explore, like we said, squads. Let's see if we can explore squads a second. Although I gotta think of what squads I have in my list of stuff that might go good. Here, okay. Let's. And again, anything goes for this. There's no limitations for this, which is fun. I just gotta think of what I could possibly use. I'd run it. Let's see here.
Are there any units you particularly want to play? Any heroes or other things?
I think anything I have are going to be too expensive.
Do you have Nagrubs?
I do have Nagrubs.
Nagrubs and Hive Lords is a legit build.
Oh no, absolutely.
Do you have?
Well, they are higher. They are higher in Delta points, by 35 points. Yeah, by 5 points. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking they were more than that. I was thinking they were 40 base.
No,
that's still not bad.
They're 30. No, it's not. It's not bad. But it's.
Do you?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry. Do you have Thrax?
What?
The
Dragoon.
Rhino.
I still have yet to get one.
Okay.
I actually asked Josiah. I'm like, okay, dude, you need to give me one. I have no. Wait, Necrotech. Talking about Wraith Riders? Or what are you talking about?
Oh, Microtech agents.
Microcorp. No, I do not. I think I have. I have 1 squad or not, but I don't have a lot, unfortunately. Those are ones that I'm hoping that we'll get like a resurgence in the.
But yeah, Thrax with the Nagrubs and a squad of Acolytes is a really solid. Another really solid list.
Actually, I know 1 squad I might want to do. And let me Thraxus Dragoon. I mean, we'll put it up and I'll think about it. Nope, don't have any of the new Reaver stuff. Nope, I don't, unfortunately. But snipers, Omnicron snipers, and they're usually 100 regular. They're 90 in Delta, so they're a little bit cheaper.
What's their stat line? What do they do?
Omnicron snipers?
Yeah.
They are life 1, move of 5, rage of 7, attack of 1, defense of 3, and 3 common squad. They have deadly shot. When attacking with Omnicron snipers, all skulls rolled count for 1 additional hit.
Oh, they're like a squad version of what's his face? It's just getting reprinted. I can't think of his name. The bigger robot.
Oh, Deathwalker?
No. The good guy one, not Deathwalker.
Oh, Q11 you mean?
No.
Oh.
Jandar.
You're talking about Zetacron?
Yeah, Zetacron.
Yeah,
they're just like they're like baby Zetacrons.
Yeah, in a sense.
Is there
Yeah.
anything that bonds with the Omnicrons to make your order markers a little more efficient?
What I need to do is wait a minute. Okay? Now, Omnicron snipers do go good with. Again, this is no king build, but I played this type of army before, and usually if you use where is he? Oh, come on, I can't think of the name. Ukar Kiri. We're getting a swole version of him. What's his name? Chat.
Ugar Kyrie, huh?
Yeah. We're getting a he's gonna be like
Taylor.
Taylor. The old version of Taylor. Okay.
Young Lord.
Let me see, because he's usually Taylor. Oh, come on. Taylor has like an area of effect, but let's see, I'm just checking his delta points. I don't know. Oh, it's actually less than delta, 160. But I would only be able to use just three squads of, Taylor, yep. So that would leave 70 points left over for Omnicron Sniper build. Oh, here, sorry. So yeah,
I'm Matt. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I imagine you're probably going to see a lot of Raylan builds.
Mm-hmm.
Raylan 1.0 builds.
Yeah, that's true. Although Raylan's going to be high in Delta. Like the Raylan 1.0.
Yeah, what is her?
She's 140 in Delta. I forget what she usually is. Like, what is she in Classic?
Her 80.
80, so yeah, she's very high in Delta.
And then in Renegade points, she's 125.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what they try to keep her high in Delta, so she's not going to be used in it too much. But this is a fun build. Taylor, because Taylor has the attack aura, so you keep them close to Taylor, they get +1 to their attack. So technically, they could if they roll 6 skulls, or I mean, if they roll 3 skulls, that's 6 hits.
You still got 70 points to play with.
I still got 70 points to play with. So this is the question.
What about Savaris 1.0?
Ooh, don't threaten me with a good time. Let me see. Savaris 1.0 is 100 points. Nope, too expensive.
I was hoping he was going to go down.
Yeah, not that steep. Let's see here. Typically, Sylvaris. Let's see here. Original OG Sylvaris. Oh, it's, yeah, just 100 across the board. It hasn't gone up or down for like Delta or anything. It's like old Sylvaris is 100 across the board. Unfortunately, not going to work.
Krav Maga? I imagine this is probably not going to work.
They're going to be too expensive. Yeah, 125. Actually, we have a list here of what we have for.
Oh wow, they're up a lot.
Yeah, no Krav are like, I don't think Krav are encouraged to be in here either. Let's see, a 70 point high. Let's see what we got. We got Zetacron actually for 70 points. I could put him in there.
Might not be bad.
Might not be bad, but I don't know if it'd be enough value.
You also kind of need a screen of some sort.
Something.
Because right now I feel like they're just gonna run up and punch.
If you can get the snipers. I mean, Depends on how snipers are positioned, because they technically don't have to go anywhere.
What's their toughness? 3.
3 defense. They move a 5, which isn't bad for like a Soulborg squad. If we move a 5, is pretty darn good. Like I said, they're not gonna move like gain much ground, but they will just keep on sniping. You know.
What about the guards? The Zedian guards. They're 70 normally. And that'll give you something that's a little bit tougher just to put in the way as a roadblock.
As long as no one goes past them.
Yeah, that would be the unfortunate part.
I could put a squad of Gallery Vanguards. Wouldn't make
That
much
actually...
Wouldn't make much sense.
I'm back and forth. Yeah, it doesn't.
It wouldn't make much sense, but you could. Let's see here.
You need like a 4 toughness squad that has like no assault.
I just need like a closer. Because you could field with 3 squads of Omicron snipers and Taylord, you could manage the field. I've done it before, and just have a closer to close things out. That is a possibility. But hold on a moment. What am I thinking? Don Ramon. What was I thinking of? I was thinking in my head something. Now I forget. Let's see.
You want like a melee unit or a ranged unit?
I want a closer.
Like a boss monster, basically.
Possibly. Or just someone who could close good.
What about Loviatek?
She's weak.
He hits like a truck, though, especially if she's near Taylor.
Oh, this is true. You're not wrong. But what's her cost?
Normally 80.
Let's see.
It's a shame the Omicron snipers aren't Ukkar.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have them at 6 movement too. You'd have dynastic leadership online.
Yep. Let's see. Renegade Deathwalker 7K is multifaceted in range and defense. The 2 health sucks though. Is the Curie that teleports a unit next to it 70 or less? Here. Sorry. Talking about Ziamara? I don't know if Ziamara would work. Concan. Too bad we don't have like Concan 2.0. That would be actually really good for this.
Yeah, that would.
It actually would.
You'd be given +2 on your shots with the Omnicrons.
Yeah. I gotta remember that in the future though. Then that really helped the Omnicron sniper build, at least for this type of setting. They want to help for like contemporary. Let me see. Maybe he's throwing Cobra Flight Pod.
Hmm.
I
Oh, correct.
kill Grax.
That's what Brendan just said.
Kill Grax. Where is
That-
she?
I'm very confused on that selection, though. That's one of the Revna diaries.
Well, when in Rome. Kill Grax. Not much I can do with it. Who can be a closer? Who can be a closer?
What are you looking for? Something that hits like a truck or something that can take a beating?
Maybe both. If I can find a way for 70 points to put in both.
Because I would think I would be playing around with parametrics right now.
With what?
You got parametric filters up at the top.
Okay.
Sort things by attack and then sort things by points. Or by defense or whatever stat you value the highest.
Okay.
And then you have the second parametric filter there.
Mm-hmm.
You can sort each section by points. So points low to high or high to low or however you want to do it.
Wait a minute. Okay, no. Low to high. Why is it still doing... Oh, I don't get it.
There you go. And now each section you can see like, okay, Iron Golem there, that's 70 points at 6 attack.
Don't
You
have
can go through.
don't have Iron Golem, unfortunately.
There's just one that I saw. Like, it makes it a little easier. Things that you're not thinking about.
Right. So this is okay. This is for just attacking at the end. I only got
Yeah.
Marku.
Let's throw in Marku. Lurking Hive Soldier. Oh, I do have that.
That hits like a truck, but that needs setup. That would be more of a Squirtire build.
Yeah, I'm not quite there with that. Snake Eyes? Asked Justin. Snake Eyes a hitter?
Snake Eyes is a hitter because it gets +2 right off the bat.
Where is he?
I think he's just pulling stuff that he knows.
No, I'm saying just where is Snake Eyes here? in this
I
list?
think his base attack is 3.
Okay. Let's see. Swallow.
Give me a second. I'll have them for you.
They're really too expensive. I wonder. Okay. Oh, it's 70 points. Where is he?
He's decent. He's very decent.
Oh, his attack is attack of 4. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to 4. Okay, where is he?
Oh, another one that might be really good is Twins, Crimson Twins.
Don't have him.
Oh, you don't have them?
Nope.
They'd be so good in this list, and if it wasn't such a thing, I'd send you mine just to borrow.
No worries.
Because you'd be able to make
go ahead.
you'd be able to make Taylor a Cobra and move him around. So you don't have to waste order markers without getting shots off.
Oh well. Oh well. Oopsie doopsie whoopsie. Yeah.
How do you change the points to Delta?
It automatically does it in the builder.
Oh.
Yeah. If you
I'm in.
If you hit the actual event, army, if you actually hit the army builder in the event where the event's at, it'll automatically put the settings in what that event is.
Yeah, I just got the regular builder up, and you used to be able to click. Like, he's got all the VC stuff here, but he doesn't have
Yeah.
a toggle for Delta up on top anymore. Oh, wait, it's a drop down. He added Renegade points, that's why it's not the same.
So, and what were Crimson Twins anyway? Are they, what are their points? Let me see.
They're 70, they're untouched.
Okay, no, they're 90. In Delta, they're 90.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep, so they won't work anyway. Oh well. So, Snake Eyes it is. I'll consider this because the Omnicron sniper build is kind of like my it's just one of my favorites, and I know it's like I take it from Nobleman Nick, but he was talking about it one time, and like actually I kind of like that. So, you know, it could be worse. Tuck Harrigan. Let's see what his points is. Oh, he's 60 points actually. Let me see his stats. He's got range. If I have the place spell before the number armor miracle twice today.
He's okay, but he needs something to bond to.
Yeah.
Like Changruts or something. Without him, he's just kind of meh.
And he's sitting there at 2 defense too. But thank you for the suggestion, Alex. I think Snake Eyes though is good. I think that works. The simpler the better for me.
Where I like Tuck Harrigan is once again with the Crimson Twins in the Cobra Trooper list, because you can turn him into a Cobra.
Mm-hmm.
And then since he drops in, your abandoned or orphaned Cobra Troopers can get a hero to get their attack back up.
Okay, I know. I get the hint. I need to get Crimson Twins sometime. But anywho. So, oh wait, built 3 armies for this. Or, you know, we brainstormed 3 armies. That's good enough because we still have more to go through. So let's continue, shall we? Don't want to be here all night. Now, for this, okay, Renegade Mercenaries Alliance War. I already said, I'm pretty sure this is the army I'm going to do, although I need to make sure that one's okay. Because it's General Wars, so your army may include units from 1 general, Cobra, G.I. Joe, unaffiliated, each count for their own general for this event. Velcro is considered Ukar for this event. Your army may include up to 2 unique Renegade contemporary army cards from any other generals. So I was just thinking of doing a Revna with Vestrian Iron Guard and Kree Maladrix, and then Dreadnoughts and Crimson Widow can be the 2 unique, because they are. Dreadnoughts are a unique squad, Crimson Widow is a unique hero. So I believe per rules, I think that works.
That's a solid army.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Try it out against Josiah like sometime back for a different event. But I think this might work rather well. And it's Alliance War. You know, I want to have a strong army. It'd be fun to use my queen for this. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. That's going to use for that. So no need to really look for any further on that. And then for Contemporary Reverse Draft, the Valkyrie Trial, I'm pretty certain, like where I used this against Josiah just to play it off the other night. Now, Valkyrie Trial, I'm not really concerned about winning everything, and this Contemporary Reverse Draft format is interesting. So I think this army can work either way for it. You know, it's just a few pods with Sylvaris attached, so I can kind of make it work probably in that format. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use this for this type of event. Since I'm not familiar with it, I'm just gonna probably use that. And I got me Sylvaris in there, so Yeah, it works. And Great Bow Archers too. So there you go. There you go. Who was asking about Great Bows? I think Brennan. So there you go. I'm using at least one squad of Great Bow Archers in the coming events. But the next one, VC Delta Rule of 12. Now this is where things get kind of fun. I think, let me just going to check real quick. I don't think I set up any armies for this. So, and there's my name. But now Rule of 12 means class. Rule 12 means you can have no more than 12 minis. So if you're going to do squads, you can only have 12 of certain squad units. So we're going to go to the army builder for this, and it's Delta VC. Now VC, I have lots of VC stuff, so that's kind of cool, kind of fun. I'm thinking of doing, actually for this, I'm going to see how it works, because again we are working with Delta points. But I don't know if you ever heard of Dreadghoul Raiders.
I have not. I'm not very familiar with the VC roster. I know a handful of them.
Dreadghoul Raiders, and actually, okay, 65 points. They just remain the same in Delta. So let's just take a look at them real quick. They have wild strategic. Okay, well first they're a 3-man squad, 1 life, 5 move, 1 range, 3 attack, 3 defense. At 65 points. Einar, common squad, raider, wild. They have wild strategic bonding. Before taking a turn with Dreadghoul Raiders, you may first take a turn with any wild human or giant hero you control. If you do not take a turn with any human or giant hero you control, add 1 to the attack value of this card. So potentially 4 attack if you don't take a turn. They have Berserker Charge as well. After moving before attacking, roll 20-sided die. If you roll 15 or higher, you may move the same Dreadghoul Raiders again. So I have a bunch of these guys, whether by their original like VC sculpts or the proxy sculpts. I have plenty of proxy sculpts for them. And let me see, how many squads do I have total? I have okay, I got 4 squads worth of them. So and we're dealing with 450 points, and so their bonding is where they get really fun. And I have another VC unit called Pel the Hill Giant, which might work for them. You can also use a Jotun as well to bond with them, and that's where things get kind of fun. So let me,
sweet.
Yeah. So let me just roll with the fact that I can use 4 squads, because again, if just with the rule, if you're gonna use common squads, you want to get as much as possible. And I have 4 Dreadghoul Raiders, a potential. So let's consider what we can use for as far as like wild human or giant heroes, which there's not many. You got Guilty McCreech, you got Windwalker Gage, which I think is another VC. You got Vanguard, then you have Pel the Hill Giant, and you also have Jotun. Now, I think people would probably prefer Jotun. I haven't played with them much, but unfortunately, 4 squads of Dreadghoul Raiders, Jotun wouldn't work. But let me see about Pel. Pel the Hill Giant would work. Yeah, I think Jotun for Delta VC is probably like a bit higher than his typical points. Let me see. Jotun, oh no, Jotun's actually less on Delta. It's typically 225. Yeah, in Delta he's 200. That's actually not bad. So I could take a squad of Dreadghoul Raiders down, but let me look at Pel real quick. Let's see, and I just got a Pel mini, because I wanted to try this army out. Let's see. Okay, 9 to 5 across the board. So Pel the Hill Giant, he's like a troll. he's got 6 life, 5 move, 1 range, 6 attack, and 3 defense. So he's a heavy one. And he's got a thing. He's got these abilities. Lazy. If Pell is engaged, he cannot move normally. So that means he can't circle around anybody. And Pell cannot make leave and engagement attacks against a small or medium figure. So you can actually like disengage from him pretty easy. So there comes like a risk for the attack, but he is brutal when engaged. And he's got a hefty life too. So, and that's over, you know, less than or more than half. No, I'm sorry, half minus 5 the cost of what Jotun would be. And let's see what points we have left. We still got 95 points too. So potentially, with these Dreadghoul Raiders, we could use, and then we could add Crimson Twins onto this too to bankroll Pell. But we don't got them, so they ain't gonna work. Hold on a second. Can I have the Kraken? Unfortunately, they're 100 points, so it wouldn't work. But let's see, Dreadghoul. Use Valguard, and he's actually 85 Delta, which is kind of nice. But he has Berserker Charge Enhancement, which you can add 1 to your die roll when you roll for Berserker Charge power on an army card. And actually, Valguard isn't too shabby for 85 points. So I think I'm going to add him on. Yeah, Valguard ain't too shabby at all. Like 2 attack, but first assault 3 when attacking with Valguard. If the defending figure was not adjacent to Valguard at the start of this turn, Valguard receives 3 additional attack dice. So potential of 5 attack. And then Berserker Charge Enhancement, which helps the Dreadghoul Raiders possibly move a little bit more. And then I have 10 points left, and I can use Bowl. Another VC hero. He's like a little troll dude. And he's a fun closer. I think I might do that. Hellish Army for the win. No, I mean, because VC, I know people typically, unfortunately, they'll just go in with like a classic army and then wipe the floor with people, but I want to try Dreadghoul Raiders and Pell, and Dreadghoul Raiders, like, again, they're B+ in their ranking. But I think I'm going to do it just for the fun of it. Okay, and a rule of 12. Wait a second. I gotta remember Dreadghoul Raiders can only have 12. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm good for them then. That's just 12 of them. So that works for them actually. So I think I'm gonna copy this. And we have someone who's silent because doesn't know much about VC. Or wait a minute. Oh no, you're still there. Okay. Let's say, did you leave? You left me. You left me. No, you didn't. Okay. So let me put this here. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I might think about it more because this isn't until Friday. This event is until Friday, so I'll have more time to think about it. But I want to try Dreadghoul Raiders, so I think that's what I might go with. Although, let's see here. Okay. Let me see what a Hellshot build can do with this. does Hellshot work with any VC stuff? Let's see. Actually, yeah, Otar. Don't know how much good it would do, but I do have Otar you could use. But not much else, so it's okay. That's okay. Dreadgirl Raiders for that. Also, two things. Oddest paint night ever, and is Hellshot a good or evil wizard lore-wise? I've been looking into Delta in the background. Negative. Would not recommend. Yeah, no. No, I want to go with this. I appreciate like playing Bull. I've heard Dog and Days talk about like reminisce on his stories of using Bull. So I think I'm going to use this. We'll see what happens with it. And then Super Smash Bros. Melee, which me and Josiah have tested out before. I'm going to go with Amberhive Protectors. It maxes out my figure limit, and because it's just basically, it doesn't matter who what the unit is. You end up like so powerful that it's just whoever can hit the most first. And I think Amberhive Protectors are great for this. So Protectors, Mellifera, and Sojoa, bug build for this. And then Contemporary 5-card draw. Now we're back to the Contemporary side of things. Oddest paint night ever. Yeah, well, it's also ScapeCon Prep, so that is. But Contemporary 5-card draw is something that I need help building up. So this will be a Saturday event. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be doing this, but I did sign up for it. So 450 points, standard, 18 figures. Your army must include 5 different army cards worth at least 35 points each. Multiple copies of common units count as 1 card. Examples: 3 Revenant Acolytes count as 1 card towards the card total. 2 Deflectrons do not count towards card total. So there are the rules for that. So let me pop up the army builder for this. Now I'm pretty clueless about this, so I could use some insight. Again, this is Contemporary. So Classic. Actually, I think it's just using everything Renegade has to offer, basically. So, okay. One thing I might have a suggestion for you still there, Warpig? He might have stepped out. But I was thinking of doing, like, I have my rusty Isonex. Why don't I try to use my Isonex? And 5 different army cards. Let me see if I can do it. 450 points. It's standard. Iron Lich. Let me try Iron Lich. And I do have some acolytes. I do have a squad of acolytes, so I can put them on. Let's see. And we could do Necroteth or Wraith Riders, we could do Hellforge or Scavarith. Probably Scav. And I had Hellforge too, so we can consider that. Let's see. Wraith Riders are 90 points, so that wouldn't work. Too much. 5-card draw sounds cool. Yeah. 5 slot minimum restrictions. I think We lost Warpig. I'm about to head to bed. Brennan, storms finally passed. Post your choice on Discord so I can see in the AM your army. I'll try to remember, Brennan. I might be busy packing, getting ready to go. But just watch the replay for whatever I come up with. And you take care, sir. Because yeah, it's getting late. And I have just the Delta Doubleton at the end, but I might just end up figuring that out myself if I'm losing my audience. Let me see. Is Warpig's still on? He just might have had to walk away, which is fine. That is perfectly a-okay. But yeah, we're winding down. Hold on. Let me go back to here. So this might not work then. Although I could do Revenant Acolytes and then Gravegrim. I've had that used against me before. But I gotta use 5. I got 35 more points. Who else can I use then? At least 35 points. So I gotta find. I could use Battlecopter. So I got that Aramasaur Rider, although I don't know if it would do much good. But I could use Battlecopter just as as the final touch for that. Just as like a closer, including the Gravegrim. Why not? I always wanted to play them. I painted them. Here, I'm going to copy this. And I'm actually, okay, I want to do something with these Isonics. So that can be, excuse me, that can be a possible build, but I'll do one more. Let's do this. I'm going to try to do something with the Hellforge. What can work with the Hellforge? Hellforge. Let's see here. 130 points. What do we got? Okay. So it would have to be a full Isonic army, though, for sure. For Isonic Advance. So I do have to remember that. So I just gotta think, how many Isonics do I have? Yeah. Let's take a look. We need species. Where is Isonic? There it is, Isonic. Okay. So what do we have here? Would I have enough? No, not for a full Isonic army. And Ghoulgrip, Gasfire, and Geistblade, yeah, they need to be 5 cards, and Yeah, it would be kind of tough. You could put in Reavers, but you wouldn't be able to do Gold Grip Gasblade or Geist Fire. So I don't think Hellforge would work for this, unfortunately. Unless I just do another similar build. And but I would need, well, you just need if all armor has been placed on ANY Army card. So technically it can work as long as everything's placed on ANY, which could. There's some Iron Lich.
Iron Lich is solid with what's his face? Squad. I said Iron Lich is pretty good with the common squad.
Oh, the Reavers, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have them. So that would be good, but yeah, I don't have them. Use Iron Lich, Wraith Riders. So that way Iron Lich could do some things, and then as long as Hellforge is moving, right, you could move them around, still do Blast Furnace, right, and feed the Forge.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't require him Hellforge having a turn, right?
Oh, the Hellforge would get to turn off of the Iron Lich.
Okay, right. I just gotta think of who else I would want to add in. Probably again just Acolytes and Gravegrim.
That's solid. Where you got 80 points to work with.
Yep.
Then yeah, that's solid.
So yeah, one of the two.
You need critical mass of Renegade heroes.
Yeah, that maxed out the points. So it's gonna be one of those two, and we'll leave it at that because it's getting late, and I must go to bed.
Yeah, I'm fading on you a little bit here.
Now I will say, like, I'll figure this one out myself. But the last one I'm gonna do, which is on Sunday, is Delta Doubleton. So 410 points, Delta Classic. So you gotta use Delta points. Max 2 copies of heroes, max 2 copies of squads. 3 rounds, single elimination. So all players who end 3-0 will receive a copy of exclusive alternate art card, otherwise only available to pod winners until ScapeCon 7. So that's kind of a fun win. But if I lose, then you're out. If you lose one, then you're out. So this might actually be beneficial for me, because if I gotta leave on Sunday, then if I lose, then I'm like, okay, I'm out, and then we can just take off and go home. So that's actually good to know. I'll build a good army though, so I try not to go home. We'll see, because as long as I stay, I can win some old stuff. But I'll figure that out myself, unless somebody has any quick ideas for it. Using classic stuff, classic Scape. But my brain's kind of fried right now, and I have until this time, or up until this time next week, to think of something. So I'll figure it out. Unless I just do like I seem to like, well, here, wait a second. If we go Delta, that's 410. Maybe I just do Omnicron snipers and Taylord. Okay, no, I only can do two snipers each. Oh, that's right. Probably wouldn't work well. Although it could be a pod, and I can make another pod. Here, wait a second. This might be odd. Yeah, I'm just gonna play, but. Yeah, Warpick, if you gotta get going, I'll just bid you adieu, good night, and you take care, sir. If he isn't gone already. It's probably already gone. Let me see. Oh no, he's still there. Taylord. 340. Okay, yeah, that doesn't leave much room. So I have to be a pretty strong army. 7 points. And then I am just again trying to figure out who I'd want to include. This is probably not going to work for this, so I'm not going to worry about it. But if I can get my queen out there. Hold on a second. Queen Maledrix. Festering Honor Guard. Can we get Widow in there? Let me see. Well, you know, could do a mini version of it, and then 30 points left. Who can I add for 30 points? I can actually add. I got a Marku. Yeah, I can add a Marku to the end, and that would be fun. I'll just copy it and then like think about it. In the meantime, let us shut down then tonight. Warpig, if you're still there, if you want anything to say before we close down. I think not, but then I'll just sign us off. So with that, yeah, so that is it, guys, until 2 Wednesdays from now. So this Wednesday, this Sunday, no stream. Gonna be doing the ScapeCon stuff, but it should still be things happening on my channel. Again, sub drive is still going on until the next Wednesday from this. Ooh, Rusty Death Reavers, Mr. Scoos Magoos. Oh, leave a, if you're on Discord, leave a picture there on Discord. That would be kind of cool to see. If I'm gonna get Death Reavers, probably gonna make them Rusty. Whatever. I don't know if I can get. I mean, make 18. I don't know, but are those Death? Oh, you're talking about Death Reavers? Oh, the little dogs. Oh, you know, that's actually not a bad idea. Make them Rusty. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Actually, I might actually think about, well, no, just 2 squads. Death Reaver build won't work in Doubleton. This is probably why they did it. Anyway, Mr. Scoos McGoos, cool to you. And again, like I said, sub drive is still going on. We are really close to 950. And I even think if we get to 950 and still might not reach 1K, I still might do a small Renegade thing, just because you all put in a lot of sub love. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. So again, channel's going to continue being active throughout this week. I plan on it, so I'll try to videotape as much ScapeCon as I can, and do like shorts of what's going on. Hopefully I can keep up with it. But as far as live streams go, we will see all of you Wednesday, July 15th, which will be the last day for the sub drive, and we will spin the wheel on however many tier prizes we can get to. So the grind starts now, guys. We got, count them, how many more days? 7, 8, 9, 10, what, 10, 11 days, I think? 7 plus half a week, I don't remember. Anyway, a week and a half. We got a week and a half until sub drive is done. So stay tuned up to the channel. Thank you all for watching. You have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it, and we'll see all of you after ScapeCon. Later now. Bye-bye.